Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P2816-7E, indicates a condition related to the shift solenoid valve output that is stuck in the on position in Honda CR-V models from 2023 onwards. This code suggests that the engine control unit, ECU, detected an abnormal response from the transmission control module, TCM, during operation. Specifically, if the driven pulley pressure does not adjust as expected when the shift solenoid valve is engaged or disengaged, the TCM interprets this as a malfunction. The shift solenoid valve is crucial for controlling the transmission fluid flow, which manages the function of the transmission during driving. If the solenoid gets stuck, it can greatly affect the vehicle's ability to shift gears smoothly. The TCM's role is to manage these components effectively, ensuring performance optimization. A malfunction can lead to erratic transmission behavior, increased wear, and potential damage if not addressed properly. The error code P2816-7E indicates an issue with the shift solenoid valve output, which is part of the transmission system. The shift solenoid valve plays a significant role in controlling the flow of transmission fluid, thereby facilitating appropriate gear changes based on the vehicle's speed and throttle position. The transmission control module, TCM, continuously monitors transmission conditions to ensure optimal performance and efficiency. When it senses that the driven pulley pressure remains static, despite the state of the shift solenoid being on or off, it registers a fault and generates this DTC. This condition is found within the transmission system of the Honda CR-V, specifically where the TCM and shift solenoid operate to manage fluid dynamics, critical for gear shifts. Several possible causes can lead to the DTC P2816-7E being triggered. One primary reason is a malfunctioning shift solenoid valve output, OP, which might be stuck in a position due to dirt, debris, or internal wear. Additionally, if the transmission fluid pump is faulty, it can disrupt the necessary hydraulic pressure needed for the solenoid to operate correctly. Thus, both issues are intrinsically linked. Another potential cause could be incorrect wiring connections within the system, preventing proper communication and function between the TCM and the solenoid, thereby contributing to this diagnostic fault. Detailing these components is critical in understanding the underlying problems affecting the vehicle's transmission operation. The symptoms associated with DTC P2816-7E can significantly impact the driving experience. One of the most noticeable signs is erratic shifting behavior, where the transmission may hesitate or lurch between gears. Furthermore, a loss of power can occur during shifts, undermining the overall performance and responsiveness of the vehicle. In severe cases, the transmission may become inoperable, posing a serious safety hazard because the driver may experience an inability to accelerate or change gears when needed. These symptoms underline the urgency to address the underlying issue, as continued driving with this DTC can lead to more extensive damage to the transmission system. The initial troubleshooting step for addressing the DTC P2816-7E is to start the engine while ensuring all safety protocols are followed. Once started, engage the brake pedal firmly and switch the transmission into neutral, N, and then immediately into drive, D. This step is critical as it allows the TCM to monitor the transition and assess if the system can operate accurately between gears. Holding the brake while performing these transitions helps pin down any potential issues with the shift solenoid's responsiveness. Observing the TCM reactions during this process can shed light on whether the solenoid valve operates as intended or if abnormalities arise. Proceeding to the next troubleshooting step, involves test driving the vehicle while in Drive D mode. During this test drive, aim to accelerate the vehicle until it reaches a speed of 25 miles per hour, 40 kilometers per hour. It's vital to observe the transmission's behavior closely during this acceleration phase. This is where any deficiencies in the shift solenoid valve's response may become apparent. If the vehicle shifts smoothly and shows no signs of disruption, it indicates that the solenoid valve might be functioning correctly. However, if there are any hiccups or signs of erratic behavior, this could point towards a stuck valve or a fluid pressure issue in the transmission system. After reaching the specified speed, it is necessary to slow the vehicle down to a complete stop and maintain that position for at least 10 seconds. This pause is crucial because it allows the TCM to thoroughly analyze the state of the system and observe how well the transmission behaves under stable conditions. During this time, it's essential to remain observant of any unusual engagements or responses from the transmission. If the lubrication and fluid dynamics are functioning correctly, there should be minimal hesitation or abnormal sounds. Otherwise, these symptoms may indicate underlying issues with the solenoid or other connected components. To further validate findings, turn the vehicle to the off/lock mode following the stop period, and then repeat steps 1 through 3. Repeating the entire testing sequence is critical for confirming initial observations and determining whether the condition of the shift solenoid valve remains consistent. This replication helps to ascertain if the prior issues were situational or if they maintain a persistent trend. By carefully comparing results from both cycles, diagnostics can pinpoint whether the shift solenoid valve OP is indeed malfunctioning or if other components, like the transmission fluid pump, are at fault. After completing the necessary repairs, it is important to verify the functionality of the shift solenoid valve OP. This verification ensures that the component is working as intended and operating within the normal conditions prescribed by the manufacturer. Additionally, check the transmission fluid levels to rule out any potential leakage or insufficiencies that might affect performance. After ensuring everything is in order, a retest following the previous outlined steps is essential to confirm that the DTC has been resolved. This step is crucial as it provides peace of mind that both the solenoid and transmission fluid pump function correctly, ultimately restoring the vehicle's performance. Preventive maintenance is vital in ensuring the longevity and efficient performance of the transmission system, hence averting issues like those associated with DTC P2816-7E. Regularly inspecting transmission fluid levels and quality can identify potential problems before they manifest into serious faults. Adhering to a scheduled transmission service recommended by the manufacturer is crucial, as this includes not just fluid changes, but also checks on the solenoid and other related components. Additionally, monitoring driving habits can help prevent conditions that may lead to undue stress on the transmission system, extending the overall lifespan of critical components. Be proactive rather than reactive in ensuring the reliability of your vehicle. In summary, addressing DTC P2816-7E focuses primarily on the functionality of the shift solenoid valve output and its interaction with the transmission system. By following the structured diagnostic steps outlined, technicians can accurately identify and rectify issues before they escalate into more severe problems. Regular maintenance, including fluid checks and timely service, plays a significant role in ensuring the smooth operation of the vehicle's transmission. When issues are suspected, prompt investigation and repair can restore optimal performance and prevent extensive damage. Understanding the importance of these components is essential for any Honda CR-V owner, ensuring both safety and reliability on the road. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.